Shalom, everybody. Welcome. I'm so glad we're able to be together this evening, albeit virtually. I'm so grateful that you all have joined us and that we're able to celebrate Shabbat together as a community. I invite you now to just take a big, deep breath. And maybe even one more. Shabbat is like this breath that we get to take each week, a moment where we get to stop and breathe and recount and look forward, but mostly we get to be present. And I'm so grateful for that. We're going to begin our service this evening, speaking of being present this evening, with Yedid Nefesh, which you will find in the Siddur if you are following along on page 7. Yedid Nefesh, Yedid means like dear one, or delight. So please join me. Yedid Nefesh Av HaRachamim Meshochavdecha Aretzoncha Yarut Avdecha Kemo Aya Ishtachava Al Muhadaracha Yeravlo Yedidotecha Mifnatu Bechol Tam Mifnatu Bechol Tam Yedid Nefesh Av HaRachamim Meshochadecha Al Retzonecha Yai Rai 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 Yai Rai 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 Yai Rai 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 Yai Rai 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 Yai Rai Rai Yai Rai 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 Yai Rai 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 Yai Rai 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 Yada rai 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 rai, yada rai 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 rai, yada rai 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 rai, yada rai rai rai, yada rai 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 rai, yada rai 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 rai, yada rai 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 rai, yada rai rai rai, yada rai 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 rai, yada rai 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 rai, yada rai 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 rai, yada rai rai rai, yada rai 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 rai, yada rai 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 rai. Rai, 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 rai. We continue in the middle of that page. Gale, 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 na ufros, chavivi alai, et sukan, shelo mecha. Gale, 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 na ufros, chavivi be alive. At Sukkot, Sukkot, Shalom Mecha. Come to me and spread over me, beloved God, the shelter of your peace. We continue now with Shalom Aleichem, which you will find on page 10. Shalom Aleichem, another way to welcome in the Shabbat angels, the goodness of Shabbat, the spirit of Shabbat. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Yesharein, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Yesharein, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boechem l'Shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Melech, Malachei Hamachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Baruch Hu Nira Shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech, Malachei HaMalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Say it's come Shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech, Malachei HaMalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Say it's come Shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech, Malachei HaMalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. We continue welcoming Shabbat with Lecha Dodi, our song to our beloved Shabbat bride or Shabbat presence that comes and helps make us whole. Lecha Dodi, Likra Kala, Pene Shabbat Nekavela. Lecha Dodi, Likra Kala, Pene Shabbat Nekavela, Lecha Dodi, Likra Kala, Pene Shabbat Nekavela. Lecha Dodi, Likra Kala, Pene Shabbat Nekavela. Page 14. Shamor v'zachor v'dibor echad. Hishmi'anu el ha'miyuchad. Adonai echad u'shemo echad. L'shem al tiferet v'litchila la 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 lecha dodi. Likra kala. P'nei shabbat nekavela. Lecha dodi. Likra kala. P'nei shabbat nekavela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha, ki mekor haveracha, merosh mikadem nesucha, tzlach ma'aseh b'machshavat chila la la la, lecha dodi, likrat kala, p'nei Shabbat nekavela, lecha dodi, likrat kala, p'nei Shabbat nekavela. Hitoreri, kiva orek umiori, riuri shir daveri, kevod anai lechni la 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 lecha dodi, kakala, p'nei Shabbat nekavela, lecha dodi, likra kala, p'nei Shabbat nekavela. I invite you to rise and face the door, the opening into your room, the opening into your sanctuary. If you are outside, rise and face some nature as we pray together. אוי ושלום עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובצהלה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה, בואי חלה, בואי חלה. לך לך דודי, ליקה ליקה קלה, פני פני שבת נקבלה. לך לך דודי, ליקה ליקה קלה, פני פני שבת נקבלה. We continue with Chatzi Kaddish, which you will find on page 17. Please join me. יתגדל ויקדש שמי רבה, ועלמא דיברך ירתה וימליך מלכותה, בחייכון וביומכון ובחייתך בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב, ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך, לעולם עולם מעולמיה, יתברך, יתברך וישתבח, ויפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל, שמי לקדושה בריחו, לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, תאמירן בעלמא, ואמרו amen. We continue with the Baruchu, which is on page 18. Yeah, la 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 la. Yeah, la 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 la. Yeah, la 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 la. Yeah, la 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 la. Yeah, la 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 la. Yeah, la 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 la. Yeah, la 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 la. Yeah, la 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 la. Baruchu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach, HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. HaMevorach, HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. Please be seated. We'll pray together in the English at the bottom of page 18. Praise be you, O God, our God, ruler of the universe. With your word you bring on evenings. With wisdom you open the gates of heaven, and with understanding change the times, alternate the seasons, and arrange the stars and their watches in the sky, according to your will. You create day and night. You roll the light away from before darkness and darkness from before light. You cause day to pass and bring night and differentiate between day and night. God's name is God of all hosts, the Almighty, who is living and enduring, will reign over us forever. Praise be our eternal God, who brings on evening. Baruch atah Adonai, Hama'ariv Aravim. Please join me in Shema, which you will find on page 22. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai, echad. Baruch Shem Kevod, Shem Kevod, Malchuto, Le'olam, Le'olam Va'ed. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבבך, ושיננתם לבניך, ודיברת בם, בשבתך בביתך, ובלכתך בדרך, ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך, ובישעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם אלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם. We continue on page 25. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש. נורא תהילות אוסף אלה, נורא תהילות אוסף אלה. מלכותך ראו בניך, בוקע ים לפני משה. זה ליאנו ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך, אדוני ימלוך, לעולם ועד. ונאמר כיפת אדוני את יעקב, וגלו מיד חזק ממנו. ברוך אתה אדוני, גאל ישראל. We continue with Hashkivenu, our prayer for the evenings that comes on as a prayer to pray for the extra shelter of peace over us as we sleep, which will happen eventually. I had a great question from somebody this week who said to me, Rabbi, we don't pray the exact words on the page when we pray the Hashkivenu. We're praying something different. And if you look at page 26 and 27, that's right. So in this prayer book, which was designed sort of before my time, we see that Hashkivenu, a lot of different options are given here, a lot of different ways to interpret the text, a lot of different songs that are sung. So it gives us a lot of options. And then the other thing is that you may notice that when I sing this song, you can see the word Malkeinu is usually in this word, but I sing Shomreinu. Malkeinu means our king or our ruler, and Shomreinu means our guardian. And that's just a simple choice that I think was made sometime in the Reform movement a while back about how we use gendered language, and this is one way to sort of combat that in this moment. Also, Shomreinu, our guardian, sort of fits to me with this prayer about watching over us and spreading a shelter of peace over us. So we're going to sing together the Hashkivenu. We're going to do the the version that we've been doing, sort of some Hebrew and some English together on page 26 and 27. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu l'shalom, v'hamidenu shomreinu l'chaim. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu l'shalom, v'hamidenu shomreinu l'chaim. Oh, guide my steps and help me find my way. I need your shelter now. So rock me in your arms and guide my steps and help me make this day a song of praise to you. So rock me in your arms and guide my steps. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu l'shalom, v'hamidenu shomreinu l'chaim. We continue on page 51 with the Amidah. I'll invite you to rise if you're doing so at home and join me as we share in this prayer together. I'm on page 50. Dear God, open the blocked passageways to you, the congealed places. Roll away the heavy stone from the well as your servant Jacob did when he beheld his beloved Rachel. Help us open the doors of trust that have been jammed with hurt and rejection. As you open the blossoms in spring, even as you open the heavens in storm, open us to feel your great, awesome, and wonderful presence. We join together. Adonai sefatai tiftach ufi yagid tehilatecha. Eternal God, open my lips that my mouth may declare your glory. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzhak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Leah, v'Elohei Rachel. Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'konei Hakol, V'zocher Chastei Avot v'Imahot, Umevi Gula Livnei V'neihem, Lema'an Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Uzer Umoshia Umagen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham ve'Ezrat Sarah. Atah gibor le'olam Adonai, Mechayei hakol atah Rav lehoshia. Mechakel chaim bechesed, Mechayei hakol berachamim rabim. Somech noflim verofei cholim, Umatir asurim, Umekayem emunato, Lishaynei afar, Michamocha ba'al gevurot, Umido melech, Melech meimit umechayeh, Umatzviach Yeshua, V'ne'eman atah l'hachayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, mechayeh hakol. Atah kadosh, u'shimcha kadosh, u'kadoshim b'chol yom yahalu chasala. Baruch atah Adonai, ha'el hakadosh. We continue welcoming Shabbat with Vishamru on page 55. You may be seated if you'd like. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם אותי לעולם ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם וביום השביעי שבת וינפש שבת וינפש שבת וינפש ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. I'm on page 57. Real faith does not mean professing what we hold true in a ready-made formula. It means holding ourselves open to the unconditional mystery which we encounter in every sphere of our life and which cannot be compromised in any formula. It means that from the very roots of our being, we should always be prepared to live with this mystery as one being lives with another. Real faith means the ability to endure life in the face of this mystery. At this point in our service, I'll invite you to take a few moments for silent prayer and reflection, meditation. You can use the words on the pages or the words of your heart, and we'll join back together in just a moment. Well, my friends, come to the last part of the year. Of course, willing, just like every other tour week, I realized one of the biggest blessings of Torah approach the words. We are different. One might ask the same thing over and over again. It's the same order and everything, blah, blah. My answer is because we are different people as we are. So, say a double. We read about how so basically what's happening back for a second. So what's happening now, and the tribes are starting to set up the promised land around it so that when they enter the promised and tribes of Reuven and God permission to settle outside of course, is angry in their mind. Listen, here's what's happening. They want to be outside. They saw land as good. Basically said, hey, we want to. Of course, at this point, has taken these 40-ish years. Of course, in the Torah, we mean like at least 40 years, maybe longer. And they say Moses and God, you've been working with God, and it's all here. We want to be outside from grace. Moses is not like a change, as we from the beginning when God was like, "Hey, you're the guy." Moses was like, "No, thank you." Good job. But when God calls you, Moses deals with this. And all what I hear is like, it's like this example is pain for us to feel changes. For the last 2 years and some months, plans constantly. Something bad. Oh no, I have audio issues. Okay. Let's see. What if I do this? Is it better now? Sound going in and well, at least I know my parents. Is it better now? All right. What I'm gonna do? Headphones. Thank you. Pause, please. Let's try headphones. I think I'm gonna do. It doesn't work. I realize you guys are on a delay, and therefore